guys, this is Jerlyn. So this video is for those who are going to register on their SLEC medical. So I'm gonna help you guys on how to fill out the online registration form to make it easier for you. So what we are going to do first is to go to our website because we have the direct link there of the SLEC. So our website is www.bouncingtobatangas.com and then enter, and then that's our home page, and then you will see here schedule your medical at St. Luke Medical Center Extension Clinic. So you just need to click this, and uh, it has a direct link on the SLEC clinic website. So as you can read this part, um, the medical fee is still the same. That's the amount of medical fee that I paid on my medical exam, which is 16,042 pesos and 50 centavos. So it's still the same until now. So we just need to close this, and then in this part, US immigrant visa application, we just need to click the online registration. So below here is the online registration for US immigrant visa applicants only. So we'll just read the instruction. The number 1 is complete all fields, know all details of your application before accomplishing the online registration form. And then number 2, for families, an online registration must be submitted for each family members. Families with incomplete online application will not be accommodated at the reception area. And then number 3, please type your complete address. Do not abbreviate any details pertaining to the street, city, or state. And then number 4, once all the fields have been filled out, click on the preview button. The next step will display a preview of all data entered. And then number 5, review data. For errors, use the form to correct them as needed. Click preview to preview data to be submitted. Number 6, if all data are correct, click on the register button to submit your registration. And then it says here, all applicants will be served on a first come, first serve basis. No appointment is necessary. So for those who already watched my video about the SLEC medical experience, I mentioned then that I did my medical exam in just one day. I got the result in just one day. So if you want to do that, you need to come there so early in the morning because I went there like 3:30 a.m. Yeah, I went to the SLEC clinic that early, and I was able to finish my medical and then got the result in the afternoon. So I just did my medical in just one day. So if you want that, you go there early in the morning. So we will start here, case information. So NVC case number. So you just need to type here the NVC case number or the Manila case number. So it says here 3-character consulate code plus 10-digit case number, example MNL, and then the 10-digit case number. So you'll just type here, and then below here is confirm NVC case number. So you will just type here the NVC case number. And then next is visa preference category. So just click this button, and you need to find where is the K1 fiance. So you just need to click, and then after that is the priority date. So uh, the priority date, you will find it in your NOAA 2 or your Notice of Action 2. So when you do this SLEC registration, you need your NOAA to check the priority date. So some NOAA 2, they don't have the priority date. Like my case, there is no date on our priority date. So if that's the case, what you need to do is check the receipt date on your NOAA 2 and then use that as your priority date. So you will put here the receipt date if you don't have priority date on your NOAA 2. So next is the interview date, and then it says here if none, leave blank. So some people are asking me what to do first. Schedule the interview, or you can register on the SLEC even you don't have the interview schedule. So I always tell them to schedule your interview first, and then after that you register on the SLEC for your medical. But it says here if none, leave blank. But I don't get this part because when you go to your SLEC medical, when you go to the SLEC, uh, the number one requirements that the guard will ask to you is your confirmation of your interview in the US Embassy. So if you leave blank here and you go there without the confirmation of your interview, the guard will not let you in the SLEC clinic. So if I were you guys, I will schedule first my interview before I will register in this SLEC for my medical. So you will just need to put here the interview date, the one that you choose for your interview, and then interview source here. Where was your visa interview appointment set? So you just need to pick the US Embassy because that's where your interview uh, will happen. So you just need to pick US Embassy. So next here is your applicant details. So it says here basic information as indicated in passport. So you need to get your passport while doing this online registration. So put your last name here, first name, and then middle name. And then date of birth. So put month, day, and year. So here you just select male or female, and then you will just select which civil status you have. Of course, if you are a K1 visa, you must really select the single, or else you're not eligible for K1 visa. So next here is the birthplace. So you will write here the city, and then the birth country, which is the Philippines, or you can pick which country you were born. So next is the contact information. So for applicants currently living in the Philippines or Philippine address, you will need to write here. It says your building name and street address. So you need to put here the number of your house and then the barangay name. So it says on the instruction, do not abbreviate the address. So you need to write there the whole name of your barangay. And then city or town, and then the zip code, and then you can select here what province you are living. And then next is, it says here for applicants currently living outside the Philippines. So if you guys are not living outside the Philippines, you don't need to fill out this part. So for this part is for those who are currently living outside the Philippines. So next is contact number, separate with a slash. So you just need to put your contact number here and then your email address here. So it says here must be active, will be used for confirmation. So there's a note here. We are currently having issues sending confirmation emails to hotmail/live/msn/outlook.com email address says. Please try a different email address. So guys, if you have this email address as your email address, you better make another one like Yahoo Mail or Google Mail, because they having an issue sending confirmation there, because you need to receive the confirmation and print it. So it's important that you will get the email confirmation from the SLEC. So what you need to put here is the an email address like Yahoo Mail or Google Mail. So next is present country of residence. So you just click here and then Philippines, prior country of residence, date of residence not more than 6 months prior to current date. So if you live outside the Philippines for more than 6 months, then you need to select which country is that. But if not, just put Philippines. And then next is passport information. So you will just type here your passport number. You just look on your passport, it's there. So type here and then issue date, and then expiration date. So you will see that in your passport, and then issue by country, of course, in the Philippines. And then here is additional question. Have you been issued a U.S. tourist visa? No, and then yes. So if you click no, you don't need to answer this part, issuance date and expiration date. But if you click yes, you need to put here the date of issuance date and expiration date. So if no, just click no and leave that part. And then highest educational attainment. So you just need to select here if you are elementary graduate, high school, vocational, college, university, postgraduate, or none. So you just need to select. And then here occupation. So it says here put none if you're currently unemployed. So you just put here what occupation do you have, or if none, uh, or if you're currently unemployed, just put none. So here, next is previous medical examination at SLEC. So on this part, uh, I haven't uh, had a check-up on medical clinic. So I think I put uh, um I leave it blank that part because I haven't been to SLEC for check-up before I had my uh, medical for K1 visa. So I just leave it blank. And then next is date of previous chest x-ray. So you just need to click here the date and um uh, you just need to choose here the month. So and then you just type here the the year. So if you can't remember, you just estimate what month do you had your previous chest x-ray. Of course, if you work before, uh, you should have your previous chest x-ray. So just estimate on which month is that, and then the year of your previous chest x-ray. So some people are bringing their x-ray um, film on their SLEC medical for comparison. If you have, but if you don't have your previous x-ray film, then it's fine. You don't need to bring it because I didn't bring any my previous chest x-ray. So we are here now on the petitioner's information. So this is your US citizen fiancé information. So you just need to put here the petitioner's name, uh, the full name here, and then the US address. So you need to put here the address of your US citizen fiancé. So the street address, and then the city, and then the state, and then postal code. So on this part, it says here, is the petitioner still alive? So you just click yes or no. So usually it's yes. Your US citizen fiancé is still alive, and then you will just select here what relationship do you have. So you just click fiancé. So petitioner is applicant's fiancé. So next is the US contact person. And then it says here, if same as petitioner, put petitioner's name. So you will just need to put again here the US citizen fiancé's name, and then the contact number. So the area code, space, and then telephone number. So the US number starts at +1, and then the number. And then it says here, if not available, input petitioner's information. Then it says here, nearest relative in the US. So if you have other relatives in the US, you can put their name here, and then select what relationship do you have. So if you have brother or sister or auntie or whatever relatives you have in the US, you can put here. But if none, you just put here your US citizen fiancé name, and then uh, select again the fiancé. So you need to put here the complete address including city, state, and zip code. So you'll just need to put again the address of what you put here. Okay, so then US contact number, so just put the contact number here. And then intended port of entry. So here, it says select intended port of entry date of medical examination. So you will just pick here which state are you going to uh, you have your port of entry. So I choose here Texas because my fiance is living in Texas, and our plan before is that I will have my port of entry in uh, Texas. So you just click the state where your fiancé live, and uh, I mean it's just intended port of entry. It doesn't mean that you really need to have your port of entry um, on that state. And then here is estimated date of departure for the US. So you will just click here what date uh, are you planning to go to the US. So I had my I had my uh, um I scheduled my interview January 26th. So um we estimated that that I will come to the US by March. So I just pick March and then the year, which is 2017. So you just estimate it when you will go to the US. So after that, there's a preview here. So you will just need to click that, and then it says here um, um, you will the next step will display a preview of all data entered, and then you just need to review the data of errors. Use the form to correct them as needed, then click preview to preview data to be submitted. And then it says if all data are correct, click the register button to submit your registration. So if you click the preview and it's all good, there is no error, you will see a button, a register button to submit your online form. So that's it, guys. I hope I help you in some way. So if you have question regarding this, just uh, comment below and I will try to answer it. So after this, please watch my video about my SLEC medical experience. So have a good day, guys, and bye bye.